Alright, we're on to part 1 of Blacklist 1. This will be the first 3 races for Razor, the jerk who stole your BMW, even though it's not that great of a car. I mean, it is pretty good looking, just compared to your Mercedes. If you have a Mercedes or Murcielago or Career GT or whatever you're using, it sucks. So, but this is the last Blacklist guy, so we wanted to make our Mercedes look beastly, and I think we accomplished that. Got some metallic brown paint, kind of like that Porsche cinnamon color, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber spoiler, some BBS rims. Alright, there's going to be a brief cutscene, kind of reminiscent of the very beginning in the story mode. And what's her name? Mia pops up again, wherever she was, and placing bets on you and making bundles of money. Razor still looks like an idiot in his BMW with the antennas sticking out all over the place. I'm pretty sure you have one car. Okay, the first race is a speed trap. Your Mercedes is really good at accelerating, and where it lacks in top speed, it makes up for in handling. It is one of the easiest cars to drive, and you can really maneuver it. His BMW, however, is really stiff handling, a lot of understeer, but is really good top speed, so you're kind of trading off. Like always, you probably do this already, but if you're just watching this for the first time, always nitrous right before you get to a speed trap, but kind of take into consideration how much nitrous you have and how long it'll take to drain it. So you want to run out of nitrous right before you get to the speed trap, so that you get the maximum speed. This next speed trap coming up, you really need to keep your stability through here. There's going to be a lot of bumps in the road, but this is a crucial one to get. Try not to hit traffic as best you can. The water park shortcut that we've been taking this whole game is going to kind of spit you out at a weird angle for the next speed trap. You just got to be ready to start turning right now. Stuff you might hit on the side of the road will slow you down a little bit, but it's not that bad of a thing to hit. As long as you can keep your speed up in the upper hundreds and 200s, then you'll do fine. It shouldn't be that hard to stay in front of Razor throughout the race. Again, be aware of the grass. If you don't think you can control your car on the grass, try to avoid it. I mean, you can cut your corners through it, but try not to do all your racing on the grass. If you do hit a car like that, don't drain all your nitrous trying to gain your speed back. I mean, if you have quite a bit of nitrous and there's a lot of space between you and the next speed trap, then you can, but it's really not going to matter much. That's the first race. Alright, this next drag is a pretty hard one. There's a lot of cars. Do a nitrous shift combo like you should be doing, and when you get to this intersection, right up here, move to the far left. Now, don't downshift. It might seem like you're pretty low on revs, but do not downshift. Now, that was pretty close, and to prove how close it was, take a look at this. Both finished at 21 seconds and 21.69 seconds. Alright, I did not drive very well in this next race. It is a sprint, it's on a lot of highway, he's going to be fast. If he does pass you, he's going to rocket ahead. Try to stay on him and draft if you can, but on these turns, do not go on the far inside, because they always like to hide semis behind them, and you will get tangled up if you take the inside. So leave a little bit of space just in case you were to hit one. Don't be afraid to let off the gas or put on the brake. the McLaren is a car that you can use the e-brake on, unlike the Viper. Don't take the little jumps on the side. The impact of you landing will just be more devastating to your speed than just going the normal route. If Razor does get pretty far in front of you, don't panic, don't reset. He will mess up like that. He just did. Don't try to crash into him though, because he will try to shake you off and will most likely fling you into something. He made a bad turn there, and look at that. You're back in the lead. So really, it just takes patience and pretty stable driving, and you will be in front of him again. Even if you do hit some cars, it'll be fine. Do not hit the pursuit breaker. It will slow you down, and he won't stop unless he's doing a really bad turn, which he rarely does. He's not like Bull was, where he crashed on every single turn. Alright, this sharp turn here, drift, kick your tail out, and follow through with some nitrous. Always cut through the corners if you can. You don't always have to follow the road. But up here, really watch your speed, watch your stability. Don't overdo it and end up flipping yourself over, because it has happened multiple times. Reminiscent of the Supra, we all remember that. Now if he does pass you and you do manage to do a pit maneuver, it will usually flip him out. He's not like the other Blacklist members where they go on a set track the whole time. He is pretty set in his movements, but he's not so set to where you can't mess with him a little bit. Okay, if you're going to take this shortcut, which I highly recommend you do, try to stay as straight as possible, which I did not do very well. He surprisingly did not take that shortcut. He usually takes almost every shortcut. Alright, now you're getting to a pretty slender road. Try to stay on the right side if you can. It'll be a lot easier to not hit cars. Try not to get yourself into a back and forth dancing motion, because it's really hard to pull the Mercedes out of that. And there you go. That's the third race. And here's his BMW again. We will continue the races in part 2.